Let's welcome North Country Charter Academy, class of 2016. Christopher McDonald.
Would everyone please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance? Gentlemen, please take off your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Gentlemen, please put on your caps. Thank you. You may be seated.
Welcome to the 12th commencement exercise of North Country Charter Academy. And special welcome and thank you to the members of our Board of Trustees and honored guests, including our commencement speakers, Tina Reynolds and Curran Wood. And welcome Senator Jeff Woodburn, Executive Counselor, District 1, Joseph Kenney, Commissioner of Education, Dr. Virginia Berry, and the members of the State Board of Education, state representatives and legislators, Leon Rideout, Susan Ford, Brian Bresnahan, and Bill Remick, and to staff, family, and friends, especially greetings to the graduating class. Each of you honors us by your presence, but none more than those who are graduating today. We celebrate your achievement and admire you for reaching your goal of obtaining your high school diploma. We would not be here this afternoon if it were not for some very special, innovative, and caring individuals. I'd like to thank the 10 school districts that founded this charter school and continue to support it till this day. Their school board members, their superintendents, and their principals, assistant principals, guidance counselors, and many others serving on their administrative team. They have created a unique charter school that is unlike any other charter school in the state of New Hampshire. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Bob Mills, Superintendent of Colebrook School District, and his wife, Mrs. Cynthia Mills, Guidance Counselor at Colebrook Academy, to come to the podium, please. Surprise. Mr. Mills will be retiring at the end of this school year. He was one of the original 10 superintendents that founded this charter school. And he is the last of the founding superintendents in this region that created this school. Over 12 years ago, Mr. Mills has been the greatest supporter, one who is determined to make sure this charter school sustains itself and keeps on track of fulfilling its mission while at the same time instilling upon us the importance of accountability. Mr. Mills, you've been a strong leader, a mentor, and have been very generous in providing direction and leadership to our organization. On behalf of all of us here, we'd like to show our appreciation and present to you a gift. Wait. We know you and your wife will enjoy retirement by spending some time at the ocean, so we thought this would be appropriate. I would also like to thank and recognize Mrs. Cynthia Mills, Guidance Director at Colebrook Academy. She is also retiring at the end of this school year. She has been processing student referrals from the beginning, 12 years ago. Mrs. Mills, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done in processing these referrals. Your thoroughness and attention to every detail helped us immensely. We always knew there'd be nothing missing in the submission of your paperwork. This allowed us, though, to take immediate action and enroll your students without delay. We will miss you dearly. To show our appreciation, we'd like to give you a token of our appreciation. Wow. Thank you so much. I would also like to thank others who are here with us today from the sending districts supporting their students. Your presence means so much to them. Colebrook Academy Principal Mark Fiorentino, Linwood School District Principal Bob Nelson, Linwood High School Principal Joanne Melanson, Northumberland School District Acting Superintendent Principal Mike Kelly, White Mountains Regional School District Superintendent Dr. Marianne Anastasia, and her district social worker, Karen Kelly. Thank you for being here with us. And in addition, I would like to extend a special thank you and a great appreciation to my staff members for everything they do for our students and school. Would you please stand to be recognized or come out from the curtains? We are very fortunate to have this facility, the historical Littleton Opera House, as a venue for our graduation this year. I'd like to thank the following individuals for helping us to organize this event: Molly White, Executive Director; Jessica Bunker, Co-Executive Director; Sue Pelot, Member Service Coordinator; George Mitchell, Opera House Commissioner; Littleton High School and staff for lending us the risers, and once again to my staff. Thank you all. And in addition to that, I would also like to recognize Mrs. Corrine Cascadden, Superintendent from Berlin School District, who is also here to support her graduating students. Thank you for joining us, Mrs. Cascadden. This is such a special day for all of us. We are so proud of these graduates sitting here before us. Today we will be graduating our second largest class of 39 students. You have become part of our history, and as of today, we will have graduated 432 students from over 45 communities in northern New Hampshire, reaching across 4,000 geographical square miles. I know this is something that I mention every year, but with New Hampshire being comprised of 9,300 square miles, our school serves over almost half the state. We continue to be a mission-driven public charter school focused on achieving results. These graduates here have met our high standards, expectations, and have successfully completed our rigorous and relevant program. Congratulations, class of 2016. I'm extremely proud of you. It is now a great pleasure to introduce to you Pierre Couture, Chair of North Country Charter Academy Board of Trustees.
Good afternoon and welcome, everybody. It's an honor for me to serve on the Board of Trustees and representing the Board of Trustees today at today's graduation. The board takes great pride in the North Country Charter Academy We work very hard to support it and to make sure that it's sustainable as it is. The board would also like to congratulate the graduates, and we look forward to hearing great things in the future about you. We also like to thank Principal Lisa Lavoie and all of her staff for the great job that they do. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Virginia Berry, the New Hampshire Commissioner of Education, and Joe Kenny, the Executive Director of District 1, to the podium for a few words of welcome.
First, I want to congratulate the graduates, and I apologize for my back to you, but today is your day, and it really, really is very, very special. It's really an honor to be here. This is my 6th graduation with the North Country Charter, and I really did want to thank the parents that are here tonight, grandparents, family, and especially the North Country community, because I really have to say that the kind of work that has been going on in the North Country to really pull together and make sure that every student is supported is really, really absolutely essential to our state and our region. As many of you know, the North Country Charter School has been recognized nationally for the work that helps to recognize the importance of our youth in our country. These students that we see here today are really the most essential resource that any nation could have. And so we really congratulate the time that they've taken to be able to complete their degree. In Concord, we have 3 C's that we talk about quite a bit. We talk about communication, improving communication, we talk about collaboration, and we also talk about coherence, making sense. One of the things I can tell you, as I work with superintendents throughout the state, the recognition of the North Country to enable that type of communication, that people recognize what's important to their communities, to collaborate and come together and to make sense decisions is really extremely valuable to our state. And we've learned so much from the North Country Charter. Most important, we've learned that we have to be responsive to our young people, to our students. We have to be willing to listen to them. We have to be willing to recognize their level of engagement and what they need to be successful in their lives. These students have helped us to understand that personalized learning is really what counts. So we talk about personalized learning, but in the long, big picture, what does it really mean? It means as these students move forward and they become citizens of our state, our region, and our nation, that they will be responsive people to the needs of our society, that these students will be the students that will care for the aging, these are the students that will take care of our environment, and these are the students that will help to solve the problems that our nation will be faced with. So today really, really is special to be able to graduate, to be part of a nation that recognizes that education is the absolute key to success in a person's life, is a legacy for every one of you. Every student in the North Country that sees the opportunities that you have taken to be able to complete your graduation will recognize that your legacy will help to sustain the quality of life in the North Country. So it is very, very much an honor for me to be here today because Lisa, the superintendents, the communities, all of you deserve an enormous amount of recognition because without you, these students wouldn't be sitting here today. And without your hard work, your future wouldn't be as exciting as you move forward. So 2 statistics I just wanted to bring out. High school graduates in the United States of America make $500,000 more in a lifetime. Should you choose to go on to college or a career, your opportunities for financial success are really right in front of you. Your opportunities, as I said before, to make a difference are right in your hands. And most important, your opportunity to have a quality life is all right in front of you. So congratulations and thank you very much on behalf of the state of New Hampshire.
Commissioner Berry, thank you for those kind words and words of inspiration for our graduates. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to the class of 2016, to your persistence, your courage, your academic achievement to accomplish the end state of receiving a diploma today. The state of New Hampshire, the surrounding communities, your teachers, administrators, parents, and friends are extremely proud of you. Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken, written in Franconia. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood. In sorry I could not travel both. In be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, in having perhaps better claim, because it was grassy and wanted to wear, though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I should be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged into a wood, and I took the one less traveled, and that has made all the difference. You have made a difference for yourself in taking the road less traveled. Please note that the journey does not end here today, but it will lead you to other adventures and academic travels. And always look into your heart and mind that the road less traveled, and to do what is right, for education is a lifetime, and there are many roads to take less traveled ahead. Congratulations.
Will Avian Airseg and Tori Crowell please come to the podium?
On behalf of all of us here this afternoon, we are honored to have you both present celebrating our success. Commissioner Barry, I hear that you have attended every one of Charter's graduations, including the one immediately upon your swearing in as commissioner. Thank you for coming to ours. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to give you a gift.
Thanks. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Congratulations.
And Executive Counselor Kenny, thank you for your continued support and your frequent visits to our school to check up on us. We enjoy having you stop by and saying hello. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to also give you a gift.
Folks, could you, the two of you come, Commissioner and Mr. Kenny, so they can take a picture of the three of you together? Behind the podium, they couldn't take a picture. There you go. Thank you very much.
This time, I'd like to invite Pat Kelly from the North Country Charter Academy to introduce today's speakers.
How you doing, Professor? Of course, Mr. Couture forgot to turn the page, but that's all right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our first speaker, Avian Airseg.
I'm really nervous. This was my second and my last year at North Country Charter Academy. In the time I've been here, I've accomplished many personal goals that I didn't think were going to be possible at all. My freshman year of high school, I attended Dover High School, and I skipped so many days of school that they just pulled my credits. So I didn't pass ninth grade. So my sophomore year, I was accepted into the North Country Charter Academy. At first, I was hesitant, and I was not happy that I had to go, but I realized very quickly that this was going to be the best thing that's ever happened to me. Charter worked for me because it gave me an environment that I truly felt comfortable in. The pressures of a regular high school were distracting me from performing my work at a full potential. The environment in the classroom is serene, The quiet clicking and tapping of the students' mouses and keyboards give you no choice but to be influenced to do your schoolwork. The pace at which I work really differentiates depending on how I'm feeling that day. So being able to have full control of my work and being able to see my progress was another bonus to being able to attend North Country Charter Academy. This school is a great educational opportunity for any teen who struggles with the everyday pressures of attending a regular high school. I learned a lot while at NCCA. I actually enjoyed doing my schoolwork. The subjects are all the same as if I was still at my ascending school, but since a majority of the work is computerized and sorted to best suit my capabilities, it made it a lot easier to actually learn the material. The way the classes work, or they test you, and whatever material you already know you don't have to do. You exempt out of that lesson or that unit. I think that's a great way to teach students because it takes away what you already know instead of trying to jam it into your head again. It gives you room to actually be able to focus on what's more important. The North Country Charter Academy has been a great experience for me, and I believe it has really prepared me to move on to the bigger obstacles of life. I want to thank Mrs. G, who no longer works at the North Country Charter Academy, and I wish her the best in her future endeavors. I want to thank Mrs. Lavoie for giving me the opportunities to have my voice heard, and Mr. Hicks, who always complimented my writing skills and never failed to accommodate to my needs as a student. Lastly, I want to thank Mr. Kelly for inviting me to participate in last year's poverty project, which allowed me to not only learn about the persisting problem of poverty in our beautiful state, but to incorporate my never-ending love and passion of mental health and how it largely contributes to poverty all over the world. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2016.
And now, would Autumn Gaynor please step forward?
Hi, my name is Autumn Gaynor, and I'm proud to be here speaking about North Country Charter Academy. Most people are pretty apprehensive at the thought of going to school here, but I saw charter as the solution to a problem I had. Because I had to have a job, school was an issue for quite a while. I didn't like the way high school life at the regional was, and I decided I needed to make a change. Well, it turns out that was the best choice for me. In that decision, I got the boost I needed to finish high school and the inspiration to go on to college. I'm a firm believer that I will go on to accomplish great things in the hopes that someday I will be able to help people in the world like those who have helped me. This September, I will be attending Bell Ray Institute of Animal Technology in Denver, Colorado. Taking this step in my life wouldn't be possible without all of the people that have helped guide me along the way. So standing here on one of the most important days of my life, I would like to give thanks to good friends, family, and teachers along the way for helping me reach my goals and teaching me that nothing is impossible. Thank you.
Now I'd like to invite Mark Garrigan, who is a parent.
Good afternoon, graduates, family members, friends, teachers, and administrators. It's a joy to be here. My name is Mark Garrigan, and I'm the father of a student graduating today. I'd like to express gratitude to everyone at both the North Country Charter Academy and Colebrook Academy, and thank others who gave us support throughout the school year. I'd also like to share a bit of our story, as well as some thoughts from a parenting perspective. Thank you for this opportunity. Late last August, I learned my son would be moving from Colorado to live with me. The previous winter, he decided to quit high school altogether. Oh boy, what was I getting into? The deal from the start was he really needed to re-enroll into high school if he was choosing to live here. I looked into the North Country Charter program, and a friend mentioned that her friend's son had attended and graduated. The more I asked about the academy, the more good things I learned. After a few United Nations peace talks, he agreed. Stars aligned and resources fell into place. It was clear this educational setting would be the best place for his success. Registrar Lynn Greglovich guided me through the process. Superintendent of Colebrook Schools, Mr. Robert Mills, initiated enrollment. We showed up in his office during a hectic first week of school in September. His desk was covered in stacks of papers like the Himalayan mountains. I quickly realized he meant business, and all I needed to do was remain patient. Cynthia Mills, guidance director at Colebrook Academy, worked with the former school and determined credits and necessary coursework. Together, Mr. and Mrs. Mills devoted familial care and concern to see that a new student was in school as soon as possible. Principal Mark Fiorentino was also very helpful, giving him support and guidance into a new academic setting. After just a few weeks attending Colebrook Academy, an opening arose at the Charter Academy. Everything fell into place. At North Country Charter Academy in Lancaster, Director Mr. Scott Kleinschrott did an outstanding job with my son. Students there provided structure to focus on coursework and a safe and positive learning environment. This structure provides a base where teachers initiate ongoing respect, encouragement, and praise. After a few weeks of my son attending, I observed in him a renewed sense of confidence and clarity. When he arrived home from school, he began sharing how much he'd accomplished. I witnessed what I would call a student-to-program bond. Scott's educational philosophy helps guide students to acquire their own problem-solving skills. Teachers Mr. Greg Williams and Mr. Pat Kelly share that same philosophy. Their teaching styles naturally help create that bond for academic achievement to flourish. Scott was very accessible to my concerns during the year and helped me stay on course as a parent. I don't know where it gets any better than that. I also need to mention Principal Lisa Lavoie. Her passionate leadership is obvious by the positive and creative way that she keeps the program moving. She made time within a very busy schedule to help us with college grants and scholarships. These educators have the right stuff. Education here is unique from schools that have taken on so much bureaucracy and micromanagement that they fail to communicate with parents and meet the needs of students. Here, two schools came together and opened the door for both student and parent to succeed. Their approach to education is refreshing. Thank you all so very much for all you've done. I wish to acknowledge just a few more folks. Thanks for the program's bus service. It was greatly appreciated. And driver Curry Pelletier. He was a human atomic clock every day. I don't know how many times my son almost missed the bus because Curry was there at the precise time every morning. Immense thanks to a dear friend, Amy Tessier. She opened her home and provided meals, transportation, clothing, as well as moral and spiritual support. And finally, without a mother's level of compassion and trust, her son would not have been able to move across the country and attend this program. Her support during the school year further encouraged my faith and sparked our son's commitment to strive even harder. I'm very happy she's here. Thanks also to my family for all their support and for being here to celebrate. In closing, the best thing that's happened to me in a very long time is to see my son receive his high school diploma. Congratulations to him and all the graduates for making the great choice to attend the North Country Charter Academy. Thanks for allowing me to share this.
And now, Jesse Kay, come on up. Do we want to go how far back I go with the Klan? No. Go ahead, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jesse, and I am much honored to be here today with all of my classmates. I have come a very long way from what I once was, and I'm proud to be where I am today. I never thought I would make it this far. Ever since about 4 years ago, when my brother went to charter, he told me that I should go and it would be a great benefit for me and that I would love it very much. He told me if I go, I would fall in love with it, and a few years later, I went, and I'm very much in love with it. North Country Charter Academy has given me the building blocks I needed to live a good and successful life. I have always dreamt of getting my high school diploma because to me a GED was not good enough. I thought a GED was going to be the best I could get, but I went over and beyond my expectations, and I have proven to myself I am not as dumb as I thought. When I started at North Country Charter Academy, I had my ups and downs, but I soon matured to the person you now see in front of you. Thanks to the help of the staff at North Country Charter Academy, I made what I thought was impossible possible. North Country Charter Academy showed me that I am much smarter than I give myself credit for. I never thought I'd see the day where I am working on my own and not falling behind, but with the positive, happy environment North Country Charter Academy brought, I can strive to do my very best. Since I went from regular schooling to North Country Charter Academy, my depressed moods have come to an end. I have proven I am smarter than people gave me credit for. I did what I myself never thought would be possible for me to do. It just goes to show that even the smallest of diamonds can shine brighter than the sun. To anybody who thinks they aren't going to make it, and to those who think they are too dumb to get a GED or diploma, don't give up, because when you give up, you are just proving you really can't make it. Show the world what you can do and be the best at whatever you choose to be. Thanks to North Country Charter Academy and the staff that helped me prove to myself I am smarter than I thought. I very much want to thank my mom and dad for not letting me quit when things got rough. I would also like to thank the supporting districts, and most importantly, I would like to thank Ms. Keller for being such a supportive person and pushing me to do better and keep me moving when times got rough and I wanted to give in. Also, thank you, Mrs. Locke, and thank you, Mr. Hicks, and the office ladies for dealing with me when I couldn't deal with myself. These people helped me get to where I am today, and if it was not for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you all for all of your help, and my last words are to just enjoy the moment and live life like every day's your last.
And now, Hannah Siebert.
My name is Hannah Siebert, and I'm saying good morning or good afternoon, everybody. And congratulations to the member of class of 2016. So I would feel really incomplete without doing my own graduation speech, so I sat down and took the time to write my experiences while attending the charter school. I know I wasn't at charter for long. I was there about a month, but the time I was there really impacted me and made me feel more confident with my schooling. I had wanted to attend charter in the past, but personally I wasn't able to until my senior year. While going to charter, I learned attendance was a really important guideline to follow. Now I can say my first few weeks I didn't do so great with this. I missed days to the point where if I didn't go, I could no longer attend. This made me realize that I had to change in order to finish my time at charter. I started becoming more serious with my work and attended both morning and afternoon sessions, and I did this till the day I finished up with all my credits. Charter made a positive difference on how I handled and viewed school. It also gave me all the time to practice my essay skills. I'm really grateful to have gone to charter. The teachers were great and very helpful. During the time I stayed both sessions, Mr. Williams was very nice and went out of his way to get me lunch every day. Without that, I probably wouldn't have been able to focus and do my schoolwork. Mr. K was the one who told me what charter was about, and it helped me complete one of my most hated subjects that I had difficulties, which was math. I thank you both. Lastly, I wanted to add my future plans and goals. As some of you know, I'm going to be a mother, but even being a mom won't get in the way of eventually getting my degree in some type of college. We all have dreams, and life isn't trying to bring you down. I have faith in myself that maybe one day I can be a translator, an actress, or possibly even a teacher. I thank Charter so much for giving me an opportunity to attend there, and I wish everybody a successful life beyond graduation. Thank you.
I would like to re-invite Mr. Couture, Chair of the Board of Trustees, back to the podium to introduce our commencement speakers.
Great speeches, students. That was great. On behalf of the North Country Charter Academy, it gives me great pleasure to have with us this afternoon two keynote speakers, alumnus parent and alumnus graduate. Please join me in welcoming our first guest speaker, Mrs. Tina Reynolds, a proud parent of two sons who graduated from North Country Charter Academy. Mrs. Reynolds.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2016. My name is Tina Reynolds. Some of you have probably seen me or know me. I have been the parent of two boys who have actually graduated from North Country Charter Academy. My oldest son, Cody, graduated in 2010, and my younger son, Trevor, graduated in 2013. Since my son's graduations, I've continued to help Charter by actively helping in any capacity that I can to share my positive thoughts and stories about what Charter is and what Charter can do. And not only for our kids, like the graduates here, but what it does for us in a family environment. And Lisa has invited me several times to do several different occasions. We've done WMUR interviews, we've done all kinds of things so that I can help spread the word. What I want to stress is this Charter Academy is not just another school at another location. This is a life-changing educational path that is offered and needs to be taken very seriously. This opportunity for my boys, like I mentioned, has not only changed their lives for the better, but our entire family structure. For me, my oldest son, Cody, had the most improvement by being able to attend Charter. He was struggling daily at his conventional high school. And when I tell you struggling, I can't even stress how bad he was struggling, to the point it was affecting his physical health as well as his mental health and his mental stability. He started out doing okay in school, got to the point where he would become very disrespectful. The kids were calling him stupid. He was falling behind. The teachers were telling him he was too far behind. He just had to sit there and kind of go with the flow. And he just started to get very upset about it and started to change personally. I want to tell you something very serious. Along with his health and his medical and mental issues, I had to take him one day to a counselor appointment. And at this counselor appointment, they came in and told me that he had planned to commit suicide. He was going to commit suicide the following week in the school's principal's office because he wanted to be able to show people how it feels to be left behind and have nobody to care. So that's the day my world changed, and I fought to get him into a different educational setting before I lost him forever. Fortunately for me, Cody and I were both working part-time at a local Subway, and Mr. K would frequently come and visit. And in conversation, Cody spoke to Mr. K about the struggle that he was having. And one night, Cody came home and asked me if I would look into Charter for him, which anything that you want to do for your kids, I did gladly. So I did it. We waited for an available opening, and he started classes at Charter. Very quickly, he became a different person. His mood and personality had improved drastically, and not only did his life change, but mine did too. I actually had my son back. And honestly, I believe that North Country Charter Academy is the only reason that he's alive today. The teaching staff at Charter gave Cody the support he needed to realize that he wasn't stupid like he had been told he was previously, and that he could do whatever he set his mind to do. And to this day, he still talks about Charter and how it's made an impact on his life. My other son, Trevor, was having some issues at school, and since I was so experienced with Charter, I decided we would see what we could do to get him enrolled and become a student as well. again, I immediately noticed the change in the man that my son was becoming. He would come home and talk about things, how much he liked school again, how much he loved the staff, how much he enjoyed education, and you probably all know as well as I do that getting a kid to want to do homework and to be excited about school is a pretty major step. One day out of the blue in like 2013, he actually graduated a few months later. He came home and asked his dad and I to chat with us, and we were like, oh my God, you know, like, what are you doing? What have you done? But he had decided that he wanted to join the military, which is really kind of shocking to us considering he had never mentioned military before. But thanks to Charter, they had brought in recruiters, and he met with all of the recruiters. He decided what he wanted to do. So this July, Trevor will be in the U.S. Navy for 3 years. He's currently a machinery repairman 3rd class, currently on deployment aboard the USS John C. Stennis in the South China Sea. I cannot be any prouder of him right now. In closing, I want to thank all the North Country Charter Academy staff for everything that they did to support my children and the support that they're giving to your children as well. And let me assure you that at any time Charter needs help getting their message across, I'm standing first in line. Congratulations.
Mrs. Reynolds, we need you back up here. You ran away before I had a chance.
You're not fast enough here.
I know. Thank you, Tina, for sharing your thoughts and your story. We greatly appreciate your support and commitment to our school. As a token of our appreciation, we'd like to give you this gift. I'd like now to introduce a 2011 graduate of the charter school, Corinne Wood.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, class of 2016. Congratulations on your big day. We're here to celebrate a giant milestone that your son, daughter, or grandchild has accomplished. Alone being in these chairs today, you've set high standards for yourself, and I'm proud of you. I was once not to take my education serious, regrettably, and I felt hopeless in life. I was granted the great opportunity to attend North Country Charter Academy School and graduate in 2011. The opportunity at the North Charter County Charter School grew me into an individual that was ready to face the real world. The school's high standards for a higher level education, the amazing staff, and the freedom given taught me discipline to feel comfortable in my own environment. And I was able to accomplish much bigger dreams after graduating. One of the freedoms the charter school allowed us, along with many other projects, was our Extended Learning Opportunity Project. During my ELO project, I had many hospitalizations, and I learned how to play the guitar and grew an obsession with music. So I decided to do my ELO project on 3 people who highly influenced me, and I was required to write 3 of my own individual songs. My prior school didn't allow us the same freedoms the charter school did. That freedom actually made me want to work on the project, because I knew right away that the direction I wanted to take for the project. Since doing the project, I really discovered music was my niche. After graduating from the charter school, I made my way down to Florida to explore music schools within the Orlando area. I soon was accepted into Full Sail University Audio Engineering Bachelor of Science program. All I can say is the charter school prepared me well for everything I need to know about the college life. Something that I always respected from the charter school was the showmanship for professionalism, along with their attendance policies. During my time at Full Sail, each class I was graded 10% of my weighted grade for professionalism alone. This included being on cell phones during lecture, not showing up for lecture, or sleeping in lecture, and many other things. Many kids in my program succumbed to the attendance policy and were forced to drop out. But here today, I already see you've made the big step by succeeding by being in these seats today. I've always set my goals higher than what I thought was impossible. And now I'm up here standing telling you that anything is possible. It just has to start with you and your willingness. For someone who once gave up on the school systems, I am now in the process of getting a master's degree in specialization of engineering management. Because of the opportunities given to me at the charter school, I've been able to travel with bands throughout the country and be their sound engineer on the road. I have a lot more to do than to earn my success, as you guys do too. Never get yourself discouraged when you get knocked down by reality, because it will happen. Just get back up from it and continue to push through. I always like to tell myself, you only fail when you don't learn from your mistakes. We are all human. Just accept when you have made a mistake and learn from it. Life is all about learning, and you will continue to learn even after leaving here today. I have faith that all of you will do something very bright with your future. You will grow immensely as an adult when you leave here today. These teachers and your principal, Ms. Lavoie, do all they can to ensure your success. Education is the strongest tool that a human being can possess. Please use it responsibly, and please use it to help make yourself successful. Thank you for all giving me the opportunity to speak at this wonderful ceremony, in which I sat here exactly 5 years ago. I wish you all the best of luck, class of 2016. Just always remember, no goal is too high to achieve. You already achieved the first goal in life, being here today. Thank you, and all have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for a great speech and, just a great story and what a message for our graduates to hear. We have a small gift today.
Thank you.
Token appreciation.
Thank
Thanks
you
a
very
lot.
much. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, at this time I'd like to re-invite Dr. Virginia Berry, Commissioner of Education, back to the podium for our attendance recognition.
That's right.
Oh, I see. Okay, great. Thank you so much. North Country Charter Academy sets high standards for all students. Not only in its academic program, but embedded in this is a high expectation that students will maintain high attendance rate, as you've heard from several people today. I admire them for establishing this standard because attendance, like all work ethics, affects every aspect of a student's success. North Country Charter Academy puts a lot of emphasis on this, and it is an honor for me to recognize those graduates who have maintained an outstanding attendance rate while attending the North Country Charter Academy. This year, North Country Charter Academy had one graduate, Ty Hannett, who was awarded a green cord for having a 100% attendance rate. Unfortunately, he was not able to participate in the ceremony today, but let's give him a round of applause and congratulate him for 100%. For those graduates wearing red cords and whose attendance rate was 95 to 99%, please stand to be recognized. For those graduates wearing yellow cords and whose attendance rate was 90 to 94%, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to the graduates. And I would like to say that I attend hundreds of graduations, and I will say that attendance is by far one of the most significant factors in success in school. And I'm not sure, Lisa, how many other schools could brag the attendance that your students are able to support in their academic work. So it really is a great recognition. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Berry. It's an honor for me now to present the Chairperson's Award. This award is presented to a student from the Lancaster site and a student from the Littleton site who has overcome significant obstacles in life while still maintaining the commitment to achieving a high school diploma. A student who has not given up, who has improved greatly in self-confidence and self-esteem. A student whose life has changed greatly as a direct result of attending the charter school. A student who we feel confident will succeed in the next steps in life. The first recipient from the Lancaster site. When we think of those who have been successful in their lives, many things come to mind. They have developed a passion for life. They try to be the best they can be. They don't let the little things get in their way. And they're not afraid to dream of the impossible. One of the most important attributes of fulfilling your dreams and being a success is to always believe in yourself and to never give up hope. This is not easy, given the struggles that many of us face day to day. The young man that is receiving this award is a true testament to what can be accomplished if you believe in yourself and you are willing to work hard to overcome what you might be insurmountable obstacles. He faithfully came to school every day, prepared to work. It was very evident that from the beginning that this young man was not looking for a handout. Though he had many hurdles to overcome, he was determined to see through this and reach the goal of graduating from high school. There is obviously no doubt that this young man will make a positive mark in the world, and we're all tremendously proud of his accomplishments. The recipient of the North Country Charter Academy Chairperson's Award goes to Daniel Dezanes. And the second recipient is from the Littleton site. This person has been gradually overcoming a lot of shortcomings involved in his outside life. His life strategies helped him focus more on his academic work at the Charter Academy. This young man has a great positive attitude about learning in school now. He is a very good writer and has the makings of a great writer. He has a fantastic writing voice with an essence of experience but beyond his age. He has done a very thoughtful, objective job on all of his written pieces. This student told instructors at the Charter Academy they had never imagined that this level of expertise was within his reach. With guidance and hard work, his dream has become a reality. This student took control of his life while being a help to others with his parents and his family. His attentiveness to what really matters in his life pulled him through the long haul. He also has some very positive occupational goals, which will also become a reality, considering this student's confident work ethic. This year's Chairperson's Award for the Littleton site goes to the well-deserving Jessie Kay. I'd like to re-invite Lisa Lavoie to the podium to present our third annual Executive Counselor Raymond S. Burton Award.
Thank you, Pierre. Before I announce that award, I'd like to ask Christopher McDonald to stand and just let you folks know, give him a round of applause for completing the JROTC program and receiving a banner. In 2013, we had asked the late Executive Counselor Raymond Burton, who had never missed a single graduation ceremony, to come to the podium for a special surprise. The Board of Trustees and staff of North Country Charter Academy had announced to him that we were hereby declaring that day the proclamation of an annual Raymond S. Burton Recognition Award, to be given to a student annually at our graduation ceremony. A student who possessed qualities and traits that symbolize all of the work he has accomplished as a public servant. We continue to miss him dearly, and we wish he was here to present this prestigious award. Last summer, while attending the grand opening of the Bath Historical Society and Raymond S. Burton Museum and Learning Center, Executive Counselor Joseph Kenny introduced me to Mr. Dwayne Baxter, who is chairman of the Raymond S. Burton Legacy Foundation. Mr. Baxter knew of Counselor Burton's involvement and admiration of the school and wanted to participate by providing to our recipients a cash award to be used to help further their future plans. I am so pleased Mr. Baxter could be here today, and I'd like to invite him to the podium to say a few words and present the gift to our two deserving students, one representing Littleton and one representing Lancaster.
Thank you so much, Lisa, and congratulations to the graduating class. She was right about Raymond and his devotion to the Academy, particularly because it has North Country in its name. And if you all know, anything having to do with the North Country, he was a proponent of. It's a great privilege for me to be here representing him today. Thank you so much.
Would center directors from both sites please come forward, Scott Kleinshow and Jim Hicks.
Good afternoon. 3 years ago, the Ray Burton Award was established to recognize a student who demonstrated exemplary public service qualities. This year's recipient from the Lancaster site joined us in the fall of 2014, and from the beginning showed the staff that she was coming to the Charter Academy with a goal of making a better life for herself and her family. She took a leading role in the Poverty Project last year and presented her solution to poverty at an economic forum this past fall at Mount Washington Hotel. Through her presentation, she demonstrated all of the qualities that Ray valued in a young person. If he was here today, he would stand proud knowing that he played a role in supporting this young lady in her quest to improve our community. This year's recipient of the Ray Burton Award goes to Autumn Gaynor.
I'd like to thank you folks for coming and supporting North Country Charter Academy and the grads. We really appreciate it. Over the past 2 years, this young man has displayed a caring personality for fellow students and staff at North Country Charter Academy. He is always willing to help when needed. It's kind of like he treats everyone like his neighbor. When the ladies at North Country Charter Academy needed help lugging something heavy, he did it without one refusal, and he never complained. This is a trait that does not exist in many individuals. This student gave rides with his own vehicle to his peers at the Charter Academy. Some of these students may have had difficulty attending, or at very least sporadic attendance, if it hadn't been for his generous spirit. He did not have to do this. Also, this young gentleman on his way to school helped other motorists that were stranded or stuck. Service to your fellow man is a very admirable trait. I'm sure that Councilor Raymond Burton would have been proud to see Garrett Newton receive this special recognition award.
And Mr. Dwayne Baxter, I'd like to thank you very much for your interest and passion as well, and joining us in the collaboration. And to show our appreciation, we would like to say thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
It's my
thank
privilege.
you.
Thank you.
Now for the academic awards, Lancaster Site, Scott Kleinschrodt, Center Director, and Greg Williams, Teacher. Please both return to the podium.
Each year, we're honored to receive a letter and certificates from President Obama to recognize students' academic achievements in two categories: outstanding academic excellence and outstanding academic achievement. Before announcing the recipients of these awards, I would like to read to you President Obama's letter addressed to the students. Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I commend you for the powerful example you have set for your family, friends, and peers, and it is a privilege to join in recognizing your achievement. Our country faces great challenges, and we will overcome them if we all work together in a common purpose, no matter who we are or how old we may be. America looks to students like you, whose dreams and determination know no bounds, to strengthen our communities and help drive our nation forward. Your commitment to your education demonstrates the creativity and energy that will chart the course of our unwritten history, allowing us to reimagine reality and seek new frontiers. I'm inspired by your motivation and work ethic, and it gives me great hope to know your future will be written by ambitious young people like you. I encourage you to continue working hard and aiming high, and I wish you all the best. Signed, President Barack Obama. The President's Academic Excellence Award is reserved for that student who has shown a zest for learning and who has achieved academically far beyond what would be expected from a typical high school student. This year's recipient came to us this past winter, and I can remember sitting down with her at the interview and talking about how difficult it will be to come back to school, since she had essentially been out of school for the past 2 years. She began to tear up, as she is probably doing right now, as I am. And she told me that she no longer wanted to be considered a dropout. She chose to rise to the occasion, and we at NCCA are very proud of her accomplishments. This year's recipient is Trista Ann Layton.
Thank you. Oh, well, thank you all for showing up on this beautiful North Country day.
What else would you be doing? I'm Greg Williams, and I'm very proud and honored to be a part of the Charter Academy and all the kids that are here today, part of their life. This is the President's Academic Achievement Award. The Presidential Academic Achievement Award is reserved for that student who has proved him or herself worthy of such a distinction by academically performing above and beyond our expectations. This year's recipient is a young man who arrived needing a handful of credits to complete his high school career at the Lancaster branch of the North Country Charter Academy. It was apparent from the beginning that he was an artistic, free-thinking, and socially conscious young man. He immediately proved to be determined as well. This student got to work immediately, and in a relatively short time, he graduated. His work displayed a desire to do more than just the minimum. He challenged himself to produce meaningful work. His writings were not only structured well, they displayed thoughtful social relevance. I feel lucky to have been a part of his educational experience, and we look forward to seeing his future accomplishments. Thanks for making this year and the Charter Academy special. This year's Presidential Academic Achievement Award goes to Forrest Garrigan.
I expect it. The President's Academic Excellence Award is reserved for the student that goes the extra mile academically. This student goes beyond what is expected in not just one, but all curriculum areas. This consistent academic achievement to attain the 12 credits needed spread the finest of quality work for over 2 years at North Country Charter Academy. Well deserving of this prestigious award is one of the best students to ever enter the doors of North Country Charter Academy, Taya McFarland. It's me again. All right. This recipient of the Presidential Academic Achievement Award has truly reached a level of distinction in amount and quality of academic work performed at North Country Charter Academy. This student's written pieces depict a unique reflective ability that enables a relationship to be drawn between academic work and the student's life experiences. This mature, distinctive talent sets this student apart from most others. While collecting credits from North Country Charter Academy and the student's home school also, 18.5 credits were conquered and compiled in just 3 short semesters. Now this is academic achievement. This award is presented to a student whose commendable academic accomplishments are next to none, Avion Ursig. I would like to invite Principal Lisa Lavoie back to the podium.
Thank you, Jim. And congratulations, nominees, awardees. This year, I'm thrilled Lancaster Rotary Club has invited our students to be included in their scholarship program. I'd like to thank Lancaster Rotary President Troy Murner for making this happen. He's not able to attend this afternoon and asked that I present the award on behalf of Lancaster Rotary. This year's recipient goes to an individual who has been accepted at Bell Ria Institute of Animal Technology, and it gives me great pleasure to present this scholarship to Autumn Gaynor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, the awardings of the diplomas. Will Pat Kelly come forward, and Board Chair Pia Couture join me, please?
Folks, just a reminder, professional photographer will be taking a picture of the student receiving the diploma that will be sent to you and the family, and it will be mailed to you. So you can sneak up, but try to scoot down if you want to take a picture, but at the same time, we will be sending you one as well. First row, would you please stand? Caitlin A. Adam. Oh, okay. No, she's doing fine. She comes back over here. Mark Bertrand. Miles M. Byrne. Jason Chontaneff. If you don't have a French background, try to pronounce that name. Sean Correa. Tori Ryan Crowell. Abigail Cullen. Daniel Dezanes. Raymond Paul Doobie. Avion May Ursig. Annalise Rose Gagnon. Or Gagne. Row 1, please be seated. Row 2, please stand. No? Okay. Autumn Rose Gaynor. Forrest Runyon Garrigan. Alyssa Jane Goodrum. Skylar Dawn Gray. Tavis Goodwin Yergel. Christopher Holden. Jesse James Kay. Chase LaRue. Trista Ann Layton. LaKoya Ashley Lewis. Christopher McDonald. Devin Manchester. To your chair. Yep. Have your chairs. Row 2, please be seated. Row 3, please stand. Taya Joanne McFarland. Garrett Owen Newton. Morgan Newton. Zachary Pascal. Smile, Zach. Ah. Lillian Reynaud. Kelsey Rayolt. Christian A. Roy. Hannah Rose Siebert. Dylan Spreadberry. Caitlin Tenney. Charlene Walker. Get closer, Charlene. There we go. Destiny J. Webster. Behind you. Row 3, please be seated. Okay. All right. Yeah. Come here. Don't run away. Okay, I'm going to march them out, right?
Okay. I'm supposed to say
Just
this.
yeah, I know that. But I just want to, before she does say anything, I got the mic, what the heck. As an old administrator, and those of you who have been in administration for a while, just wanted to personally share a thank you with Lisa for being the type of administrator that needs to take care of the school and takes the school and the students first. And that's very, very important. As administrators, we have things that go on through the years that we have to deal with, whether they're pleasant or whether they're unpleasant. And to be an administrator who advocates for the students, number one, is enjoyable to see. And I just wanted to say thank you. Now you can take over.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. He was my first boss when I first graduated from college. Seniors, please rise. You may now move your tassels. I present to you the North Country Charter Academy class of 2016. Thank you all for joining us today. Please congratulate the students as they exit and form a reception line at the back of the wall. And please join us for a celebratory reception just outside the left-hand doors. We have a pile of food out there, so please join us afterwards. Thank you.
It's been a long one.
That has a lot of faster back. Christian.
Thank you.
And Hannah, right?